funny, back in the box.
Hello, Blu-ray collection video continues. This one's going to be so all my movie box sets and all of the sort of collection of Blu-rays that I've got. So like the series of films. There'll still be a few in the main movie section, but yeah, this is the bulk of them at least before we go on to the individual releases. Starting then with the Disneys. It's a lot of these, and I don't remember a huge amount about them. I haven't watched a lot of these since I was a kid. But yeah, if I've got anything to say about them, I will. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and these are all the ones with the yellow numbers before Disney became absolute pricks and changed the number. So I had to start making fake numbers to match the... I love Disney, but at the same time, I hate them. I hate them. It just makes everybody want to buy them all again, which is just money-grubbing greed. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, it's a very old film. It's, what, 80-something years old now, this. It holds up. It's still watchable. It's a lot more, sounds silly to say that it's a lot more dated than the other Disney movies. It's 80 odd years old, but compared to this and then Pinocchio, the difference in quality is huge. Like visually, you can tell. Pinocchio, I love. Fantasia, yeah, I've not watched it in a long time. I remember it being a bit weird as a kid. I'll check this out soon. I am planning on doing a Disney series of videos, by the way, where I kind of review all of these, because it's been such a long time since I've watched a lot of them, and some of them I've never seen, so I thought that'd be interesting to do, so that's going to be coming at some point. Dumbo is one of the ones that I can't remember a lot about, because I've not seen it in such a long time. Bambi I've not watched in a long time for good reason, because my god, the end of that film. But yeah, Bambi, which is number 5, let's see. Disney also, by the way, haven't released some of these. So there's one, I think it's Saludos Amigos or Amigos, whatever it's called. They've just done as part of the Disney Club, so you can only get it in America as part of this club, which is a dick move, Disney, for someone like me who has pretty much all of them. So yeah, after 5, the next one I've got is 9 and 11 on the same one. So I've done a fake number 9 there. Probably do a fake number 11, but it just looks shit on the shelf. But yeah, this is Fun and Fancy Free and Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I don't think I've seen either. Cinderella, number 12. I'm sure I've seen this recently. I'm sure I still like it. I can't remember a few. Obviously, I remember the story, but I can't remember the last time I saw it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that again. Alice in Wonderland is great. Love Alice in Wonderland. It's also really hot in here, by the way, because I started doing this and church bells started going off outside, so I had to close the window and, like, genuinely sweat these. Shut up, church. Peter Pan, classic. It's number 14. Number 15 is Lady and the Tramp, which will always be an incredible film. I'd like to see them try and do that live act. They're doing Lion King, actually. They probably will. Sleeping Beauty, number 16. Long time since I've seen this. Can't remember much about that one. 101 Dalmatians, 17. Great film. Would have done the live action one of that, haven't they? Sword of the Stone, number 18. One of my favourites when I was a kid, but I've not seen it since then. Jungle Book, I've said, it's the Jungle Book, number 19. I enjoyed the Disney remake, by the way. Don't know what to think of this Mowgli one coming out, which basically looks like the same film. Aristocats, number 20. I remember the songs from this more than I do the film. Again, speaking of songs that get stuck in your head, Robin Hood, which is number 21. Love this version of Robin Hood. Winnie the Pooh, number 22. I've seen this recently. I still adore it. The Rescuers, 23. Another one of my favourites from when I was a kid. I have watched this one recently as well, and that still holds up. Still love that film. Fox and the Hound, 24. Not sure if I've seen. Basil the Great Mouse Detective, number 20. Black Cauldron is number 25, I think. But yeah, and they've not released it because you Disney. Oh shit! That's what I get for swearing at Disney. Yeah, I want Black Cauldron on Blu-ray, like now. So somebody, Disney, can you make that happen? It'd be great. Basil, Great Mouse Detective, is number 26. I don't think I've seen that either. This I had to make my whole spine for, just to get a fake number on there to match the others. Don't remember seeing Oliver and Company either, number 27. Number 28 is The Little Mermaid, which is always a classic. One of my favourites now, The Little Mermaid. There's a sing-along version at the cinema next week. I can't go. It sucks. The Rescuers, it's the Rescuers again, and the Rescuers Down Under. So I've just done a fake number for 29 for the Rescuers Down Under, which I love. Beauty and the Beast, absolute classic. I enjoyed the live action version as well, even though it didn't really bring anything new to the table. It wasn't a patch in the animated one. Aladdin, number 31. Really worried about remaking this because this is an amazing film. My personal favourite Disney film is number 32, The Lion King. Seen this countless number of times, never gets old, never gets boring. Pocahontas, 33. Don't remember if you can brush about Pocahontas. I have seen it, I'm sure I have. Hunchback of Notre Dame is another one I don't really remember. We're kind of going into the Disney Dark Age soon. We're edging down there now. But yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame. Don't really remember. Same as Hercules. A lot of these I've just bought to complete them. That's number 35, Hercules. Mulan, good film. Do remember that one. It's number 36. Tarzan, it's fine. Yeah, like Tarzan well enough. Fantasia 2000, I've never seen. I'm not even overly sure what it is. It's just a new version of Fantasia. Is it a remaster? I don't really know. But that's 38. Emperor's New Groove, I've never seen. Is it good? You tell me. I've not seen Atlantis either, which is number 40. Lilo and Stitch, I have seen. I do like. It's number 41. Treasure Planet is 42. Not seen. Again, I had to fake the number on that one. Not seen Treasure Planet. I really want to. Brother Bear, I've not seen either, which is 43. Zoom on the numbers, you can see a little bit. Home on the Range, 44. Another fake spine, not seen. Chicken Little, yeah, number 45. Into the Wild, sorry, not Into the Wild, that's a completely different film. The Wild is number 46, and I think I got bored halfway through. Need to try it again, but I wasn't a fan. Not a huge fan of Mickey Robinson's either, which is number 47. Bolt, I've not seen, number 48. John Travolta is in it. There you go, bit of trivia. Princess and the Frog, I have never seen, and I don't know why, because I was really excited when I got this one to watch it. I just never actually got round to seeing it, so rectify that at some point soon. Tangled, I've seen, quite like it. That's number 50. Wreck-It Ralph, number 51. Now we're getting into territory where they're going to start making sequels. Ralph Breaks the Internet is coming, I think, next year, late this year, early next. I'm not really sure which, but it's on its way. I do like this film. Frozen, I love. I don't care if people think it's overrated. I like it. I hate Olaf though. He's a dick. Big Hero 6, I actually prefer to Frozen. Another fake number because they just gave up on the yellow number by this point. But yeah, Big Hero 6 is brilliant. One of my favourite, more recent Disney films. Zootopia, I enjoyed a lot. I need to make a number for this. This was an American import because it came out a lot earlier in America. And finally, for the Disney classics, number 55, Moana. Really good film. Really good. Okay, on to Pixar. I do try and keep these in release order, but they got a little bit jumbled, so they might not be in actual release order, so yeah, apologies, but they're meant to be. Already, they're not. Toy Story. I will never, ever tire of Toy Story. It's still one of my favourite films. It's still one of the films I've watched the most. I absolutely love it. Bug's Life, I've not seen for a long time. I enjoy it though. Well, I enjoyed it when I watched it. I do want to try it again. I want to do the Disney Classics video. I may do these as well. Toy Story 2, pretty much the same as Toy Story. I could watch it over and over again. Monsters Inc., love it. Early Pixar is really strong. It really is. Finding Nemo, again, fantastic film. As is The Incredibles. People in America are probably about to watch Incredibles 2. We've got to wait a little bit longer because of the World Cup. Ratatouille. Really like Ratatouille. Cars. Yeah. I've watched some of this, I think. I got very bored of Cars. Cars doesn't seem like a Pixar movie at all. Wall-E, I love. Much stronger first half than second half, though. I find so hot in here. It's ridiculous. Up. The single most upsetting start to a movie ever. Great film though. Toy Story 3, same as Toy Story 1 and 2. Absolutely love it. Endlessly rewatchable. One of the best trilogies of all time. Hope they never do a fourth. Yeah, they're doing a fourth. Cars 2 I've never seen, I've got no intention of seeing. Brave, it doesn't feel like a Pixar movie. I only watched this recently and I didn't like it at all, actually. Which is a shame. Monsters University, I'm not a big fan of. It's fine, it's nice to see those characters again, but I kind of wish they'd done a sequel rather than a prequel. Inside Out is incredible. I think these might be in the wrong order actually. But Inside Out, yeah, I absolutely love. I really enjoy The Good Dinosaur as well. Really enjoyed The Good Dinosaur. Very underrated, I think, Good Dinosaur. Finding Dory, much like Monsters Inc. It's alright. Like, I wasn't blown away by it. I didn't love it. It had some good moments, I thought, but yeah, bit of a come down. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of these sequels, I think, with Pixar, Toy Story aside, so I'm a bit concerned about Incredibles 2. Finally, Cars 3. I mean, I've got it just because I've got all the others, so I'm going to have to at some point, but yeah, it's alright. Coco is on its way, actually. Coco will be delivered tomorrow, so I'll probably edit that in to the video that I've got it. So that's those. How long has this video been going already? Yeah, 13 minutes. Not too bad. Right, so box sets. Alien movies. All 4 of them. Brilliant first one, incredible second one, third one, fourth one. It's a very quick summation of the Alien franchise there. Brief reviews. American Pie, again, all 4 of them. I love all of these. Third one, not quite so much, but yeah, I like them all. Back to the Future trilogy. I love 1, I like 2 and 3. Is my very honest Back to the Future assessment there. I love the first, not so much the other 2, but I do enjoy them. All the Die Hard movies. And by all, I mean more than the 3, they really just should have been. 1 is always going to be one of my favourite films. Always. I love Die Hard. I watch it every Christmas. Die Hard 2 I really like as well. I enjoyed Die Hard with a Vengeance quite a bit. Die Hard 4, it's alright, yeah. 5, why even bother with that pile of shit? Yeah. Apparently they're doing a 6th. Can't wait for that. Batman. So the first 4 Batman, well, not the first, but the Batman, Tim Burton, Joel Schumacher ones. Like the first Batman a lot. Batman Returns I do enjoy. Forever I thought I liked, but it's actually a messy, horrible film. Batman and Robin. Enough said. Enough people have spoken about Batman and Robin. I don't really have to. Dark Knight trilogy, Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, I think are phenomenal movies. I don't really care for The Dark Knight Rises that much. Bit of a shoddy end to that trilogy, I think. This is, well, I'm going to say something that might shock a few people. The Godfather movies, I have not seen. I have not seen any of them, so I've got them, all 3 of them, as a bonus feature, supplements. But yeah, I've not watched any of them. I do want to at some point when I find time to. I want to watch a lot of older movies that I haven't really got around to seeing. Harry Potter collection. I did consider upgrading these for 4K, but we've only just watched them, so there wasn't really much point. I like these movies. I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan, but yeah, I like them well enough. I've not seen Red Dragon for the Hannibal movies. I think that's the prequel, might be wrong. Silence of the Lambs, great film. Hannibal, not seen in a very long time. I do remember enjoying it. Ridley Scott, I think, directed that. All 4 Lethal Weapons, and I enjoy all 4 of them. I think Lethal Weapon 4 is going to be coming up at Movies at 20 in a few weeks, so looking forward to seeing that again. Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. 1, brilliant, stunning film. Lost World, underrated, I think, quite enjoy it. 3, absolute shite. Absolute shite. I might do a little video on Jurassic Park 3 of just how bad the opening 5 minutes is. Like it's like a B movie, straight to DVD toilet film. Indiana Jones, got into these films very, very late. Haven't seen Crystal Skull. Maybe I never will. Perhaps that's for the best, but I enjoy the others. Continuing on with The Hobbit. So all 3 of the Hobbit movies in a really cool case that matches the Lord of the Rings one, which is here. So yeah, these look really, really good together. There they are, yeah. Lord of the Rings, love all 3 of them. Hobbit, not really all that much. I like Unexpected Journey. I love Desolation of Smaug. I've got it right in front of me. Yeah, Desolation of Smaug. Battle of the 5 Armies. It's alright. It's nowhere near the heights of the Lord of the Rings trilogy at all. And it's why I'm worried about this TV series, because, yeah. Right, Mad Max. been a while since I've seen these. I do remember liking them quite a bit. It's been ages actually since I've watched Beyond Thunderdome, so I may check them out at some point. The Matrix, again, The Matrix, first one, love it. It's been such a long time since I've seen the sequels. I remember not liking them a lot at the time, but maybe now I'm older, maybe I like them a lot more. This set's cool. This is the Monsters set, so this is all of the classic monster movies, the ones that Universal, by the way, dicks on YouTube, are trying to remake unsuccessfully into their dark universe. These are the original ones from like the 1930s and the 40s, and it comes with some really cool stuff as well. So some postcards and things in there of all of them. A really cool House of Horror book, and that's the list of all the films in there. I don't know if you can see that overly well, but yeah, this is a set worth having, I think, if you're a movie lover, because it's like the origins of these sort of movies. It's a different sort of experience watching them, but yeah, it's fascinating. It's a fascinating watch. Planet of the Apes. So this is all of them from the original right through to Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which I actually have twice. That's in the movie collection as well. I haven't really seen many of these. I got it because it was cheap and I was curious. Do want to check them out at some point. Pirates of the Caribbean, the first 4 of them. I only really like the first. I haven't bothered getting the 5th, and I won't. Watched all of the Rockies recently, and yeah, it gets dumber and dumber as it goes on, until Rocky Balboa pulls it back a little bit, but yeah, I really like him. All the Saw movies, I've seen the first 4, kind of gave up at that point. Got a bit much, we'll go back to the others at some point. Scream, so this is why you should never bother buying from CEX. Never buy from CEX online, because they send you shit like this. And I've kept their sticker on there just to remind me. Never buy from CEX. They fuck you over and they don't care. Like the films though. I have got Scream 4 as well. Star Trek, the motion picture collection, the original ones. So this is 1 through to I think 6 or something like that. But yes, the Kirk movies. Only started watching these for the first time recently. My next one to watch is Voyage Home. First one, boring as hell. Really enjoyed Wrath of Khan. Quite enjoyed Search for Spock as well. So I'm interested to keep those going. And then the Next Generation movie set as well. I've seen all of these. Insurrection's shit, isn't it? Nemesis is a bit of a mess, but First Contact, really good. Generations, yeah. But yeah, they go together pretty well as well, so I like them. Shrek collection, please don't make a 5th one, because they got shitter as it went on. Star Wars, all the complete saga, it was at least. It's a saga now, isn't it? Stuff with Solo, but yeah, that's the original ones. Not the biggest Star Wars fan in the world, but I like them. Superman movie collections. This is 1, 2, 3. Quest for Peace, classic. And Superman Returns, which I think is very underrated. 1 and 2 are great. 3, yeah, 3's got that cool Superman versus Superman thing going for it, but other than that. And the X-Men movies. So this isn't all of them. This is 1, 2, Last Stand, Origins, and First Class. First Class, again, I've got twice. I think I might have Origins twice as well, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's all of those X-Men movies in there. The rest are in the movie collection. Church bells, again. So I just went up to open the window, because it had quietened down up there and I couldn't hear the church bells, and I opened it, sat back down, off they go. You hear them? Pisses me off. Like it's a Tuesday night. Why does every Tuesday they go off? I should have remembered. But what's so good about a Tuesday night? The church bells have to sing. The bells are ringing out for Tuesday. It's ridiculous. Okay, on to the Marvel movies. So MCU specifically. Got a few other Marvels that aren't MCU. We'll get to them at some point. I have ranked all these, so I won't say too much about them. So there's Iron Man. You can find that in my other videos, by the way. Incredible Hulk. Yeah. Iron Man 2, pretty bad. Thor, it's alright. Captain America, not a huge fan of the first one. Avengers, still one of my favourites. Iron Man 3, my personal favourite of the Iron Man films. Thor the Dark World, pile of shit. Captain America Winter Soldier, still my favourite Marvel movie, MCU. Guardians of the Galaxy, ton of fun. Avengers Age of Ultron, I liked it more the first time I saw it than repeated viewings. Ant-Man, really cool cover. I got most of these in 3D. I think the first few I haven't, but then all of them are 3D until the 4K start. Civil War. Yeah, Civil War, very good film. Doctor Strange, enjoy quite a lot. Why has there been no sequel announced yet? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is the first of the 4Ks. That's an Ultra HD one. It looks amazing, by the way, in 4K. Spider-Man Homecoming, another 4K. And Thor Ragnarok, another 4K that looks, again, incredible. Much like Coco, Black Panther is coming tomorrow. So that'll be delivered tomorrow at some point. Moving on, Man of Steel, onto the DCs. I don't hate this film as much as other people. I quite liked it. I thought it was an interesting take on Batman. Batman? It's wrong, Superman. It's because I looked at this, Batman vs Superman. 4K, so there's that going for it. I don't know. Not a fan of that film. I prefer it to this pile of crap though, Suicide Squad. Like, if it wasn't for Margot Robbie, and even that's in a slightly pervy way if I'm honest, the film would be a waste of life. I hate it. 4K Wonder Woman. Very good film. This upped the game. This looks great in 4K by the way, and yeah, it's the best DC movie by quite some way. And there's Justice League in 4K because I'd already started buying them, so I have to get them all. On to James Bond, so 007 movies. I'm not a massive James Bond fan, if I'm honest. The old ones at least. I haven't watched a huge amount of them. I'm going to build them up over time. But Diamonds Are Forever is there. Not seen. Goldfinger, I have seen. Quite liked it. Then we move straight on to the Pierce Brosnan era with Goldeneye, which is always going to be my favourite James Bond movie. Probably because of the game on the 64, which, by the way, I just want them to release that on the Xbox. It's just as was. Like, don't tamper with it, leave the graphics exactly the same and just put it on there. World Is Not Enough. It's been a while since I've seen it. Tomorrow Never Dies, I don't know if I have seen. Die Another Day. I remember something about him skiing and he had a shave at the start. That's all I remember from that film. Daniel Craig. So we've got the Daniel Craig 3 movies here. Skyfall, Quantum of Solace, Casino Royale. Said that the wrong way around. Yeah, Casino Royale I think is the best of the bunch. And Spectre, which I still haven't watched. Remember I said I hated Warwick Davis? I hate Sam Smith more. So him doing the theme song stopped me from going to see it at the cinema because I couldn't stand to hear his voice. I think he's a very good songwriter. I just think he has problems pronouncing words and it makes me hate his voice. So it stopped me from watching James Bond for ridiculous reasons. But I've got it, so I will watch it at some point. So that's it. That's this video. The next one's probably going to be the big one. So the next one will be all of the individual movies. There's a lot of them. Probably have to break that up into a couple of videos as well. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, hit like, hit subscribe.